You're welcome to.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing good.
How's it going, Myron?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
We'll just give everybody a second to jump in. Okay, cool.
I got my email back up and running, thankfully.
It's good. Let's do a Discord. Hey, I will be on a meeting for a little while. Can you just tell me more about the, oh man, I forgot the address. Crap.
Might want to mute yourself.
Hey, Mariah, it's Myron. Can you tell me the property in Wheatland, what down payment are they wanting? That will be a pretty big deciding factor for us. And is this a good rental market? And is this the only seller finance property that you have? Thanks. I called in, I was looking for seller finance and I found one and um I called the agent and she texted me, said, "Hey, I'll call you in 30 minutes." Yeah, just tell me what they want as a down payment. You don't have to call me. All right, how's everybody doing? We need more people on here. Let's see. Hey. We have a deal that we're working on in Katy, Texas. Super cute house. Um, it allows rentals. And that's from Sam and Kristen. And I talked to a guy this morning. I was looking for a buyer. I talked to a guy this morning who is looking for a house in Katy. He's like, I need something that's over 2,000 square foot. I was like, oh man, this one's 1,800. And he goes, I have a family of 5, so I don't think this is going to work. But I think it's cool for a midterm. It's super nice. Anyways, we're locking up deals. Does anybody else have any leads they want to talk about? Maybe not, shout out the address, but just tell me about it. You should be able to mute.
Yeah, I got one if you can hear me.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? This was an interesting one. Just got off the phone with a lady that she's worried about, or the agent said the seller is worried about. You know what? Why don't I just pull it up because I took notes. Well, I actually got 2 of them then. 'Cause I talked to. Okay, yeah, the seller is afraid that creative financing will hurt her VA entitlement, and she will not be able to get another home because she's thinking that the VA entitlement stays with the loan. Like if the loan stays in her name, the VA entitlement stays with it. Does
Yeah.
that make?
What'd you guys tell her?
I didn't tell her anything. I mean, the agent, I didn't tell her one way or the other. I just kind of said, okay, yeah, that's a valid concern because I had no idea.
Yeah. There is, if you send this over to Jade, she can close this easy. But there is a VA loan entitlement calculator on Google. And how much is left on the mortgage?
Get up real quick.
Roughly.
Let me get over here to the deal tracker. I can tell you. It is. That's Nikki. The mortgage balance is 338,000.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yep. Because I mean, it'd be a really good deal for the lady because she's going to be negative in equity. I mean, she's not going to have her equity is not going to be enough to cover the closing costs and pay the agent.
What, where is it?
It's in Memphis, Tennessee.
I don't remember Memphis. What's the county?
Oh, Shelby.
And then she wants to go buy another house, right?
Right.
How much does she want to spend on her new house?
Well, we didn't get that far because I couldn't argue the point of no, it won't hurt her, or yes, it will hurt her. So that's where I kind of left it. Yeah.
Okay, so how much is the mortgage again? I'm sorry.
The mortgage is
The total, the balance remaining.
it is $338,460.
Okay. So I believe she's used, I think you take 25% of what they have. So let's see. If she buys a $400,000 house, she'll have to put $2,000 down. The Shelby County limit is 766,000. So she can assess, what's the word? She can have $766,000 worth of
Or,
purchasing power.
oh, okay, so it's kind of like a credit card, and that's how much after she uses so much, it kind of pulls away from that bank until she gets down to zero.
Yep. So she can, if she goes and she can go all the way up to 440, and that's zero down. $2,000 is $0 to me. So she can get that close for zero down.
Well, ain't that nothing? Yeah. Oh, Nikki would probably love that information. I mean, she's a great lady. I mean, she's kind of down on Memphis right now, but
Who are you talking? Who?
um, oh, Nikki is the that's the agent's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we do a lot of, this is what I would say to the agent. We do a lot of VA loans, and we know ways around what you're talking about. From my calculations or what I'm seeing, I would ask the qualifying questions, like, where's she wanting to move? How much of a house is she wanting to buy? Like, oh no, they want to buy a $700,000 house. Well, that is not zero down. That's 70K down. So you need to know what are they wanting to go do.
Okay.
That's it. Like, well, I know ways around this, and we have a mortgage broker on our team that can talk you through this 100%, that can write up the loan for you. He's a broker that's certified, licensed. Sorry, he's a broker that's licensed in all 50 states, and he knows exactly how to do this. And that way, she's had the sellers had a hard time selling this house. This is a way for us to take over that loan and let her move on to her new house, and still come zero out of pocket using her entitlement.
Okay.
This
Well,
is,
I
what's my
will.
payment?
I got a question, Myron. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a question. So when you use that calculator, is that for like you put the county and the county that the house is in, or they're trying to buy in?
The one they're trying to buy in. The new
Okay.
one.
All right.
So we just put whatever that was.
Yeah.
There are some rules, like for VA loans, there are qualifying questions. Like, they just can't go buy a new house just because, right? So they can't get a second house just because. It has to have some life event behind it, or they're moving. I got stationed in whatever, Georgia, and so I need to buy a new house. I'm having trouble selling my old house, or I don't want to lose it. So they've come up with this second tier to help people keep their original house, right? Or, hey, I got to move to wherever. I got to move to Dallas to take care of grandma. So I'm gonna go buy a house in Dallas and I got to upgrade my house, blah, blah, blah. So
So does that work the opposite way too? Like they were stationed somewhere, so they bought a house, but now they're moving back to where they are from.
yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
I mean, there are qualifying questions that the underwriter will ask. Why do you need this second house? Like, what's going on? It's not for me to decide. It's the mortgage broker or mortgage
Right.
lender that will qualify them. That's it. So, like, here would be a strong no. Like, I have a house here in Richardson, Texas, and I just want to buy a rental. So I'm going to use my entitlement to just go get a rental. that would most likely be a negative.
Right. And usually there's a good reason that they're moving in the first place if they
Right.
have no equity.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So just a couple more qualifying questions to ask Duran, and then that's it. You have your answer. What's up, Muhammad? Thank you for joining.
How are you doing, my man?
I'm hungry.
Hungry?
How about you?
I just have had breakfast. I woke up late today. I
Oh, you
was
did?
working midnight. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Well, I hope you're well, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Hey, Myron,
So-
I have a question.
Yep.
Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay,
You're doing great.
Cool. So I don't know if you remember or not, but Mario actually sent me a letter of intent on one of my listings, right? And I was talking to my seller last night because we still haven't sold it. So my question is, the reason that we weren't able to actually, make it work was because of the down payment. He wanted all of the down payment at one time, and obviously you want to do the hybrid where you do seller financing on the down payment.
Yeah.
How could he? And this would be good for the next actual another seller. How could he prove to a new home that he wants to build that he has that income coming in? I mean, can you use that as proof of income, like payments for the what did I just lost
You want the
word.
new lender to approve the build? Or is it
Correct,
already
correct.
approved?
Well, we had to actually cancel the contract that they had. So, but there's still new homes that he perfectly would be happy to do a contract on. So if you could do subject to for his 2.65 interest rate existing mortgage,
Uh,
and then also make payments on his equity should be about 50,000. So if he was getting payments for his current mortgage and he was getting payments for the seller financing for his equity, how do we take that information and tell this builder, hey, Lennar, we've got this money coming in? Is that something that you can
so
do?
Lennar is funding it?
Lennar would be the builder, yes.
You would talk to Lennar and just tell them, hey, I'm gonna rent out my other house. What does that look like? What do I
Okay,
need?
so you
What do I need? What do I need to qualify? Do I
Okay.
need what would I need? Do I need a lease option? Do I need a lease?
in
Every time,
Texas you can't do these options.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just ask the lender, what do I need to do to qualify? And then we'll go figure it out. So
Okay.
it's every single time the lender, I don't think I've done a Lennar. Wait, actually, I think we have. I'll ask
Did
my
it work
guy,
out?
Alan.
Okay. Yeah, if you can ask Alan and let me know, because he's really considering it.
Hey,
So
Alan, that deal that we did with Lennar Homes, what did they need to qualify the seller? What do they need to qualify the seller to move, to build a new home?
thank you, Maren.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah,
I got
Muhammad.
a question. So, I was talking to an agent. She is the owner of the property as well. Yesterday, and she had like $250,000 in mortgage balance, and the equity is around $4,000, $400,000. Yeah, it's a $650,000 house as per the market, but she is asking for 670. It's an expired listing. She wasn't able to sell it for the price. She's asking for 670. And the thing is, she is okay with taking over the mortgage, like we take over the mortgage as subject to, but she wants equity as cash. Is there any possibility we would be able to find any buyer who would have this much cash or no?
No, in my opinion, no. I mean, is this thing the only way? Okay, so think of it like a cash on cash return. As an investor,
Hmm.
if I had $400,000, would I put that into something that's going to do like under 10% cash on cash return? Or would I want to take $400,000 and make as much money as I can and try to get 30%? Just as an investor, what would you do? And take the house and the emotion away. Um, so
I
if
asked her.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
if she's gonna take that $400,000 and just like live off of it, she's gonna be giving it away, right? Taxes are gonna take most of it.
So I asked her a question, why do you need this much cash? So she said, I live with my daughter only. We are two persons and it's a big home and I want to buy a small home. So I asked her that if I get you a small home in the area you are looking for and as per your requirements, would you be considering to do this as seller finance? So I think that's a potentially if we would try to convince her she would be convinced, but it's like she said, that would be way too complicated and I won't be interested. But she was like insisting me to get a cash offer, at least give any cash offer to her.
Just
So I think she
give her a cash
we
offer. What's the rent for the house?
rent for the house. I haven't checked it. It was like 2,500, I guess.
Okay.
2,500 a month. Let me pull that listing out.
Need a lease option to purchase agreement for 25% more than the PITI with a option to purchase in the next 12 months for an agreeable purchase price. $1,500, $1,800 deposit. And then I think we did like,
He's telling me a lease to option.
Lease to buy,
So-
basically.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, and this may be my real estate agent answer, and I'm trying to get over that. But as far as I know, we can't do these types to purchase in Texas. Is that true? You're in Texas. Is that
I
just
think the law changed. The law changed last year at the end of
okay?
the end, but like the middle of the year last year, they started allowing in Texas lease to purchase.
Lease to purchase. So basically, you would have to create documentation that makes it look like the person that's buying it sub two is actually leasing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll talk to him.
Yep. We have done like 4 of those in the last 2 months.
And does Lennar have to see their payments? Like, do they have to see 2 months worth of payments or something like that?
No,
No?
it was
Okay.
just a lease document is all they needed. But it depends on the person, right? You know, like you get a server and one fills your Coke every hour and the other one never comes back. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and it depends on that person who's doing the loan. So just ask them what they need, and then if they say I need the house paid off, let us know, and maybe we can get on the phone with the
Mhm.
mortgage person
Mhm.
the new one and help.
Okay, all right, I'll talk
We've
to
done
him.
that several
Thank-
times.
Right. You have to educate them a little bit.
We did
So
a meeting with another agent here in Dallas, and she had her mortgage broker on the Zoom with us.
Oh, wow,
And-
that's cool.
And he was like, well, what about their debt to income? And we're like, well, you know, VA loans have second entitlement. He's like, oh yeah. And, you know, lease with option to purchase, that could qualify them. Oh yeah, I guess it could. So just, it's like what you do every day is cash deals, financing deals, these types of deals don't come up very often. You know, when you are on do not disturb. And
So
my
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what the original question was. Were they trying to use the seller finance income like as income, or they're just trying to wipe out the DTI?
Well, what we're trying to figure, well, you did. What we're trying to figure out is how we can make it work. So he has a really good existing mortgage with a 2.65 interest, but he has about 60,000 in equity. And when we were originally talking about how to work it out, he didn't want to do payments. But now, since we're still sitting on the market, he's like, well, how would that work? How would I get my next house? So that's what I'm just trying to figure out is how does he get his next house? Because you know, you move out of one, you need somewhere to go, and I don't want him to go rent something. So
what city is it in?
Luling, Luling, Texas.
Or where is he moving to? Same city?
Well, there's two different areas that Lennar is building, so it's either going to be Bastrop, Texas, or Lockhart, Texas.
I think I had it. Let me type Bastrop real fast.
Yeah, they have homes for like 236,000, 240,000 brand new.
Let's see here. What's his price range? What's the price range?
Oh shoot, sorry. We were he's trying to stay under 250.
250?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
So Lennar has some small homes. They're just those little cute cottage homes. There was one for 236, one for 240.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of the subdivision, but it's a brand new subdivision
Oh, cool.
right off of 21. And then they had some in Lockhart as well. I think Bastrop would be a better area for him. He works at the airport, the Austin airport, so it's like straight shot to work.
Got it. Hold on. I'm gonna call this one real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Today, you've reached Danny Weber at 512-934-1188. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. For immediate assistance, please try texting me at the same number, that's 512-934-1188, or emailing me at danny.weber@gmail.com. That's Danny.Weber with 2b's@gmail.com. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Danny, it's Myron. I'm calling about a house on Largemouth. And I was wondering if the builder would seller finance that to us. We're looking for a homestead in the Bastrop area or Lockhart area, and this one came up. I don't know if this will work or not. Anyway, can you give me a call? 417-209-1559. My name is Myron. I'll say my number again. 417-209-1559. All right, thanks. Lockhart.
So, the property I was talking about.
Yeah, buddy.
So, it's PropStream says it's 3,200 a month rent, and Zillow says 2,500. It's a big difference. I don't know. I don't have a renter meter, so
Wow.
Can you say that
you can
again?
show. So PropStream says 3,200 a month is rent, and Zillow says 2,500. I don't have renter meter, so I don't know the exact. It's a big difference.
Got it.
So and the actual mortgage is 248, the balance, and the equity is 462.
Got it.
What should be the cash offer? It's 4 bed, 4 bath.
A lot of people buy for the 1% rule, my bro. So we have to underwrite that for like midterm and other things. One second. Hey, Sherry, what I would do is I would look for new homes that have been sitting as well. What rate is he getting locked in for his new house?
The contract that he had previously on a new house, it was, we went ahead and canceled it because his listing didn't sell in time. They needed to get somebody else in there. But at the time, I think it was like 6.5.
That's not bad.
Yeah. But I don't know what it is because you canceled it about 2 months ago. That was heartbreaking to call them and say, I think they won't hold it for you. Are you thinking actually doing a subject to on a brand new home?
No.
Okay.
Not subject to, but seller finance.
But how, okay. Stop, sorry.
I'm gonna call this one. Hold on.
Okay.
All these DR Horton homes.
Thank you for calling KB Homes at the Point Meadows. Coming soon to City Line Road and Borgert Loop in Lockhart. We're sorry we missed your call, but look.
Okay. Sometimes this is my community Zoom, but this is something I would give to the action takers is feel free to call brand new construction and offer seller financing. Find a seller financing, find a brand new construction like 2022. What if a house built in 2022 is still not sold? How How desperate do you think they are to get that off their books? And how easy is that to find when you go to Zillow and type in year built 2022? And it's on the market. If a house was built in 2022 and it's on the market right now, what do you think that pain is for anybody, seller or builder? There's pain. It's just built and they're selling it. Or it was just built and they haven't sold it yet. And you know how easy it is to find on Zillow how to type that in 2022 build and then click remove boundary. You can search the whole United States. Am I like melting brains or what?
So if you're gonna do that as seller financing, you're saying that, like, for instance, D.R. Horton, if they had one on the market they were holding for 200 days and they wanted to get rid of it, you're saying offer them seller financing.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't do it through their lender, we would just do it through
No, I do
their
it through them.
company. Through them.
Oh, yeah. You do it through D.R. Horton. Yeah.
Well, how is that different than just somebody coming and buying a house from D.R. Horton? Is it the same?
I don't know who D.R. Horton partners with. They partner with a lender,
Right.
but you would just be financing it to D.R. Horton. From
Okay.
D.R.
Okay.
Horton. I don't
Okay.
know that D.R. Horton is the company to go after. I from what I understand, they are just a quick builder. You're going to have problems in a couple of years with D.R. Horton, is what I've heard. But there are companies who just build to rent or build to finance. And if they can if they can build and finance out at 3 or 4%, I've seen it. They go very fast. And you got to know the agents who work with them.
Okay.
And like, it's no problem to just call them up. And if they say no, it's like, oh, okay. Well, do you ever work with any other builders that do seller financing? Who are those companies? And if they say they don't, then you say, okay. And you hang up and you go call another one. You know, it's no big deal.
Hey, Myron, I had a question
Oh.
for you, kind of off subject. Oh, and Sherry, me and Drake are working on a model home in Bass. I don't know what the heck you call it. Bass Trop, Stop, Prop, whatever. Down there.
It's Bass Drop.
Bass Trop.
Base drop.
Bass Drop.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Sorry.
No, me and Drake actually found a lead for a model home. Brand new. I mean, top of the line, bells and whistles, everything that a model home or everything that a person would be looking for in a home. They're having a model home and they're trying to sell the model home now. But I mean, I can always either Drake or I can hit you up and see if maybe we could finagle that deal and everybody get paid and get your guy into another house. But it's brand new because, well, it's old new because it's old, but it's new because nobody ever lived in it.
What
That
is
makes
it
sense.
creative, Ron? Is it creative at all, or is it cash?
Well, that's one of the things we're working on because she wants the lady was saying something about a cash deal, but she'll also do seller finance. So there you go. It's just something to dig into. Now that I know there may be somebody that may want it, because I was like, lady, you're crazy. I'll actually call her and talk to her. Yeah,
Who's the
to see
builder?
what's up. Huh?
Who is the builder?
I have no earthly idea. I just learned how to say bastrop. So
Okay, yeah, message me or call me, okay?
okay, I sure will. Um, oh, okay, Myron. And now here's my question. I just got a text message from a guy that says, what info do you need? The seller does not want an intent to purchase loan, but I'm thinking that's letter, or at least I'm hoping that's letter, because I don't know what an intent to purchase loan is. So
Letter. Yeah.
if they don't want an intent to purchase, if they don't want a LOI,
They want a contract?
I have no earthly idea. I think Savannah was saying something that she ran into something like this before, but I
Can you read
wasn't
the message
paying
again?
attention. Okay. It says, hey, what info did you need? The seller does not want to do a intent to purchase. We're going to go with letter and not loan.
Okay. What info did you need? It's a sub two?
Well, I mean, I just called the guy today because the house had been on the market for 182 days. So
Okay.
I was just,
What info does he need do you need would be like, what's the mortgage balance? Where does he what does he want to walk away?
okay, gotcha.
And just the normal stuff.
So just go through with the normal thing and don't even pay his one thing any mind, because I can't create a contract, because to create a contract, I would actually need a mortgage statement, right?
Yeah.
And either you're getting a letter of intent or a contract. I mean, is there a third document in there somewhere that I'm missing, or I don't think there is.
Not
It's
that
just either.
there may be, but I don't know what he's wanting. No, just go after what
Yeah,
you
just
need.
tell him.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. Drake and I took Sam and, oh man, I hope I get it right. It's either Krista or Christina's lead, and we decided to kind of mix it up, because he was out there calling everybody, getting to talk to folks, getting getting deals and all this stuff, and I'm just sitting back here pulling lists and doing this. I
You got jealous?
Yeah, I don't get to talk to nobody. I mean, I want to run the game on somebody too. I want to be out there and mix it up, shake and bake. If you ain't first, you're
Shake and
last. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
And Drake is out there running all the races, and I'm stuck over there with the pit crew holding this stupid wrench. Not me, buddy. I want to race too. Yep.
so how'd it go?
Well, today's my first day on the track. I got to talk to Nikki, and I blew that with the with the VA entitlement.
That's why you got
I mean,
her?
I had her. I mean, if I'd have known what I know now, I probably would have. That probably would have been a deal. And
It's not
then,
lost. It's not lost
yeah,
at all.
no, I'm gonna hit her back up. But I'm
Okay.
just saying, Drake probably would have already known about the VA entitlement, and he's all smooth on the phone and been like, "Hey, Nikki, don't worry about that. I got you. We could do this." That's my Drake voice, but I'm just saying. So, yeah, good time. So, okay. Back to whatever you guys were doing. I'm gonna tell this guy the information that I need. Thank you all for being part of this journey. As twisted as it was.
I'm so glad you're here. It's hilarious. All right, we got like
So-
50. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna say to him that don't think of it as like a mess up or anything. You took a step to actually call them and you want to try. So you might have messed up on the phones, but you learned something at the same time. So you got to count that as a win as well. Because trust me, I messed up big time on my phones and I did not want to get on it. But now I can get on and do it. So as long as you're learning from it, you're always going forwards.
Boom.
Thanks, Savannah.
You are certainly welcome.
All right. So we got 20 people on here. I know Muhammad had just joined. This is his first Zoom. Muhammad, are you more integrator or visionary? I keep forgetting.
Visionary.
Okay. So you need an integrator. You need someone to
Yeah,
like pull your list and all those things.
yeah.
Okay. So I'll do a rundown. Is anybody else new?
I'm new.
Okay, Michael. All right, cool.
Um,
Kim. All right. So what we're doing, this is the 18-minute challenge. This is the first deal challenge, whatever you want to call it, challenge. And what we're doing is we're pairing people up. And so the idea is getting a more visionary person together with a more integrator person. And it doesn't have to be like a full-blown integrator or full-blown visionary type, but you want to have decided roles. I know everything that Duran just said was basically like, I'm tired of being, Spider-Man's guy in the chair, right? I want to be Spider-Man. So the idea was to make a decision and say, hey, I want to pull lists. I do not want to call. Don't ever put me on the phone. That person should be more in the back, doing the list pulling, doing the integrations, putting the things together to help the more visionary person, the person who wants to be on the phones, make the calls, right? So you're helping each other along the way to succeed, right? Because if you ask two integrators to make calls, they will be stressed out, right? They're going to wait for the other person to make the call and it's never going to happen. They're never going to make money. And two visionaries can get it done, but it's going to be a giant mess and there are going to be problems. And they'll eventually have to get a integrator to help both of them. Anyways, so that's the whole thing, is to squad up with another person in this group. And so that was part of the Discord, is like, take a little survey, whether you're more visionary or integrator, put it in the chat, put it in like the introduction or wherever to introduce yourself and partner up with somebody. And when you partner up with somebody, you partner up with somebody, you sign a JV with us and you pick your markets, and that'll give you access to a system that we've been giving away. And also the Monday and Wednesday Zooms. Monday and Wednesday at noon is for action takers who have partnered up and done all the things that they were supposed to do.
Okay. So I do already have a partner or a battle buddy that I've known and sub to for like 6 months. We get on a call about every week, but we're not, we're both visionaries. We both make calls. We both hate pulling lists. I just need to get him into this actual Discord and we need to sign the NDA, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I'll get him into this Discord. He's also in sub 2, so there should be no
So
issue.
who's pulling the list for you right now?
That's sort of what we're trying to do.
Okay.
Trying to figure that out.
So I'm cool with that too. Like I'm cool with that too. Like, to find an integrator in here and you can all three be on a team. I'm totally fine with that. I need people to squad up and work together. That's what it's going to have to take. The faster you do that, the faster you'll see success.
Okay.
Kim,
Hey, Myron, but
one
can I
second.
clear something up?
No, not yet. Kim, give me 1 minute. Kim, are you visionary integrator? What are you?
Integrator,
Yay.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
Again,
cool.
I don't love the phone calls or anything.
Okay, so there's her phone number. Someone text her and get her on your team as quick as you can.
I
I'm
did
thinking,
have, oh, go ahead.
oh, Kim, sorry, what? Do you have someone on
No,
your team
I just
already?
had I just had a quick question. Like, I work 8 to 4, so I wouldn't be able to do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday Zooms. So that's why I kind of hesitated on filling out the form because I know I'm only on today because we have a snow day. I'm in Pennsylvania, so
Yeah, I
but
also have a full-time job and I work 8 to 4. And I'm also in Maryland, so I'm not too far
oh
away.
yeah,
But we're
yeah,
also experiencing the same snow.
yeah. So you're getting it too.
Well, for the integrator, that, someone as an integrator can pull a list at midnight. It doesn't matter when the list gets pulled. Where the trouble starts happening, in my opinion, is when we need underwriting done. So what we could do at this point is if you all were to squad up, then, get your list pulled. Someone needs to be in front of any leads, right? So what's going to happen, Michael, when a lead comes in? What are you all going to do?
I make the call.
Okay. What your partner, they also work the same hours or what?
Yeah, he's also very busy.
Got it. Okay. So you're over there 8 to 4. So what if you worked the West Coast?
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah. Maybe you could work the west side of the country, and that way it would be, whatever, 2 o'clock or whatever, 3 o'clock. I don't think it'd be horrible. What days off do you have?
I get every other Friday off and then Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, no. Okay, so you have the weekends off. Okay, cool. I would work it like that. I have emails go out strong, like end of the week. And okay, so what we're gonna do, we set up a system it's an email system, by the way. And what's great about it is you get incoming leads. So once you get squatted up and once you pick your markets and everything, we'll show you how to use that system to generate leads.
Yeah, I really just need help. Like I've talked to people before. I've been to houses. I bought my own house, but I have not been able to go through the entirety of the process in the creative way.
Cool. Okay. That's what we do.
Perfect.
All right. So we need to get, here's what I need to know. I need everybody to say, I need an integrator in the Discord. I need an integrator. I need a visionary, or I need to know the type of people. So I'm doing a lot of, like, I'm trying to get more people in, right? We're at 80 people, I think now. Where's my Discord? 76 people have joined. And to me, a lot of integrators never get on Zooms, right? They just kind of like sit back. And not that they're not busy. It's just they just don't want to get on a Zoom, right? So it's fine. But I need to know what I need to go find. So I think I'm gonna push on integrators. I'm gonna lure them with automations or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'll see if I can get some more integrators in our group that people can partner with. Cool. All right, Duran, I'm sorry, man. What you got?
Okay, I was just gonna say, it's only fun because I don't have to do it. That's if I had to make calls all the time, I'd be absolutely miserable. It's only fun for me because I don't have to do it. I can always be like, all right, Drake, yeah, I went around the track. I'm good, man. Go back to where I came from. I mean, so it's only fun because it's actually only fun because I really don't have to do it. He does it. He does it well. I just get to get out there and mess up stuff and come back in and be like, nah, I'm through. Yeah. But that's the only reason that it's fun. So for all those integrators out there that are like, I'm an integrator, but I can still do it. Nah, you really won't like it. I mean, or you may. It, like I said, it's just fun because I know I don't have to do it. If I had to do it, I wouldn't like it. So there you go.
Yeah. I would play, I'm very good at bad cop. So I would get on and I would like be the numbers person. It's like I just cannot make this work. And I didn't hear the story. I didn't hear what happened. I just get on and I'm like, that just doesn't work. I'm looking at the numbers, or I can't do a balloon like that. And the more visionary person wants to give and wants to be liked and wants to, have a good conversation with a lot of rapport. And I get on and I'm just like cutthroat, right? So it helped, honestly, it helped us build rapport and get good deals, right? There's sometimes where we had one in the Lubbock area. I'm just like, I cannot do anything with this. And so my cash on cash return is super low. The best I can do is just take over the mortgage. I cannot give anything to you as the agent, and I cannot give the seller any money at all. I just can only take over the payments. That's it. And it took a month and they signed. So what I liked is to get on the phone with, the visionary type person, the closer gets on the phone, butters everything up, makes it nice. And I get on there and I just mess it up. I ruin it's like, I can't do that type of money. I can't give that thing. This is the offer I can do because I'm the underwriter. I know where it needs to be. Right. And then I go,
So
if something changes, let us know. We'd love to help. But that's really where I'm at on this one. Click. And I know I sound like a total a-hole, but like you cannot there's a seesaw to this whole thing, right? So the sellers and the agents want all the money and you want the best deal. You want free houses, but you have to meet in the middle, right? You want to feel for their situation, but you can't say, oh, well, they're going through a bad time. They need $30,000. But if you lock up a deal that needs $30,000 down and it's $100,000 house, you're wasting time. You're literally disrespecting everybody. So don't be afraid to do your best to lock up a great deal. They're out there. It'll happen. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I started talking about that, but yeah.
Just a quick question before the meeting ends, about the deal I was discussing. Can you tell me how how can we calculate the actual cash offered?
We'd have to underwrite it. We'd have to look for comps and all those things.
Okay. So you said 1% rule. What is that? I'm not familiar with it. I'm sorry.
Oh, the 1% rule is, if you look on Bigger Pockets, like that's a common way to buy houses, is you want the rent to be 1% of your purchase price. Which that one is clearly not. I wrote notes. It's a $630,000 house, $2,500 payment or rent payment. Not close.
So
it need to be maybe, you need my phone? Oh. Maybe a midterm rental. This may be a homestead for somebody. It's not an investment property in my opinion, but we'd still need to do the comps and all those things. So if you want to send it in the Discord, there is there's a Google form to send in deals for us to look at.
Okay.
And it goes straight to our underwriter.
Okay. Sure.
Cool. So part of the mission, if you haven't squatted up already, is to get partnered up with somebody, go in the Discord, chat about it. If you guys need help with stuff, chat about it. If you need the Zoom link, ask in the Discord. Yeah. Anything else before we have a great weekend?
Hey, Marion.
What's up, Greg?
Good, good. Yeah, I'm the integrator piece. So I'm just kind of on the quiet, just listening. Yeah, I finally set up the Gmail workspace and Mail Meteor.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe just download the list, and there's no need to what do you call it? We already have the emails for the listings, right? So we don't just pay for anything to do a skip trace.
Did you get PropStream yet?
Yeah, we're splitting it.
Okay, good deal. So if you watch the video that I did, and there is a way to go into the MLS part of PropStream and get all of the agent data for free. Or,
Oh, right. It's on the filter right option.
yeah, on the export option.
Oh, when you filter or in the export?
So, okay, you pull a list. Let's say it's whatever, Dallas. You pull your list and you click, I need to save those properties, right? I'm going to save that marketing list. Then you go into your properties, go to your marketing list, and there's a little gear icon in the top right. Click that little gear icon in your properties, and you go to MLS and you select all the agent data. Now it's not 100%. They're not all in there. Like for some reason, Harris County, Houston market is terrible about putting that stuff in there, but Dallas is great. A lot of markets have it in there. And you'll have, I'd say 80% of the emails will be populated in there for free.
So when I do the filter, then I export it and I look for that gear icon. Okay, got it. I'll try that out. Thanks. And I'll look at the video again. I'm sure it's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just watch the video and follow along.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
So also, if you want to, you can always check the phone numbers against Zillow also, because sometimes they'll list their actual cell phone numbers on there as opposed to the office numbers that's going to be in the agent information. So that's what I do. Always check that first, because you'll probably have better luck calling them on the number that's listed on Zillow than you would.
Right. I see.
On the other one.
Correlate to see if they match.
Right.
And then the ones that reply back, I update the deal spreadsheet.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. I think it'd be cool if a couple people who are interested in looking at newer homes, like go on Zillow, look for newer homes, and let me know what you find. Let us know in the chat or in the Discord.
Yeah, I actually did that.
Let us know what you find. Make calls and.
Yeah, they keep calling me back and we want to give you this house.
Go get it.
Well, it's kind of like a nice. They sold out on the model type, and I like the type of model, the size of the square feet. It'd be like perfect for midterm rental, I think. So, I'll look. Thanks for the tip. I'll look into that.
Love it. Let us
Is
know.
there a price range? Oh, I'm sorry, Marin. Is there a price range that we should be looking at on the new homes? And do you think there's a limit on that, or does it just depend on?
In Austin area? I don't even know what to tell you in Austin. I would go median, stick around the median. You may have buyers that could go higher. What's interesting is I know a lot of doctor or higher. It's interesting. People who are entrepreneurs are sometimes not bankable because they're doing their best to not pay taxes and they're trying to not actually make any money on paper. And so when they go to try to qualify for a more like a real mortgage, they're not able to get qualified.
Right.
Because they own their own practice and they're trying to expense everything. So they don't have any income for a new house. Right.
Actually, I have a client that's an investor and she can't qualify for a regular loan. But
so what type of payment would she be willing to make? Right. So if she's willing to make a $3,000 a month payment, then you can get a pretty decent house. So it's all up to what your buyer is. Say like Austin, I don't know that I'd go over 600,000 or 700,000. I think there are still buyers in that market wanting higher range houses, especially if they work for Airbnb.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Yeah. All right. Go get some stuff. Let us know. Oh, hey, an elephant challenge is going to happen next week. And I'm thinking about this. I think I'm going to make a non-student section of the Discord and start filtering people in there. And, I'm not going to give them any kind of like the system that I'm giving the action takers. They're not going to get that. They're going to just, we'll talk to them and help them a little bit here and there. It would be more like, hey, who wants to squat up to learn how to underwrite, maybe? Where do we need support for our sub-2 students, our Gator students, our TC, where do we need support? So if y'all can help me think about that, like if we brought in, I don't even know, like 100 non-students, how could we leverage them to work with us? I don't have the answer either. So, but I know this it's going to happen whether we like it or not. The gator thing is going to happen. I mean, not gator, the elephant, some animal. The elephant challenge is going to happen next week. How can we help those people?
What if you get promote to people that possibly know someone that has a situation that they need to be helped with a sub-2 mortgage? I mean, do you have friends or family that is having problems selling their house?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you get a sales job, the first thing they make you do is any sales job. The first thing they make you do is call all your friends and family, right, to sell whatever it is that you're selling to them. So I don't know how you could pull someone in, but if you could pull someone in that knows someone that needs help with that situation, then hey, we're bringing a deal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll be thinking about it. If y'all have any other ideas, let me know. I'll talk to some other leaders. But otherwise, I appreciate it. I hope I provided some value today and help answer enough questions to help you go take another step. Cool.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good one.
All right, man. Bye.